Texas or California. And they got to bring the bag. It ain't 2.5 no more. We won more fights. He won a title. They got to be meeting 10 million. They got to come with 10 million. They making way more than that off of bet. Trust me. They will make over 100 million on this fight. If they not coming with 10, don't sit there like I don't know the numbers.
I'll be down again, son. Sit him down. Sit him down.
There we go. There we go.
Sit him down.
There we go. He hurt. He hurt.
Okay. He said that's for a champion.
Get up, Mr. Hart, bro.
Right.
He hurt, boy. He hurt. He hurt. Good job.
Good shot, son. With the right, okay. Okay, then, slow.
Yeah, right there. Take that step back and counter. They have to step and counter. Short shot. Ooh, shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Right to the. Tighten them punches up. Touch them rip.
All right, man. Floyd Schofield, senior, basically said that they want him and his son want $10 million to step in the ring with Abdullah Mason. Said that first, was $2.5 million. Y'all seen in the video that Abdullah Mason, I should put it in there. Not Abdullah Mason, another Ohio fighter dropped Schofield a couple times. I think one official time, if I'm being honest, in the video. And, at the end of the day, this is a guy who never touched the title. This is two guys that not a lot of people know. People getting to know Abdullah Mason. And he's asking for $10 million. And he's just pricing himself out. He know his son not that good. They know what's up. And he continues to be the clown show. He does a lot of hating on the other black fighters. You notice that seemed to be the code that a lot of these black fighters on. It show be meek and show gracefulness to racists like Ryan Garcia, racists like Teofimo Lopez, and turn the other cheek and praise how good Tyson Fury and Lomachenko is. And, I love Bam Rodriguez, and I love David Benavidez, and I love, they love everything that ain't black. I love Marvin the Martian. Green's my favorite color. You notice that tend to be the code. I seen Tiger Johnson come out hating on, and no disrespect to him, he was sitting out there hating on Devin Haney. I'm like, damn, bro, you got Lewis Crocker right there. You know what I'm saying? How about you go beat up on Lewis Crocker, and then, you know what I'm saying, you can start talking shit about Devin Haney. This is a code in boxing where I guess when they sign their soul away or their asshole away to these companies that recoup that signing bonus, right? And they start saying, we got to stay on pro Hispanic code, right? We got to stay pro Hispanic code, but we can't be pro bro code. Notice it, bro. Remember they had that saying, room for everybody black. They root for everybody who ain't black. Look at Gary Anton Russell. T.O. they said, yeah, what you think about what T.O. female said, that racist shit? Oh, T.O. my friend. We gonna have to have that conversation in private. Like, fuck out of here. And Auntie Schofield ain't no different. Auntie Schofield ain't no different, man. This is what I be telling y'all, bro. This is exactly what I be telling y'all. Dog ain't no different, man. Him and his son, when Canelo lost to Crawford, I almost cried. I'm like, nigga, what? Like, what? And he know him and Abdullah Mason ain't gonna generate no $10 million. Like, even if you say down the road, y'all might not even be in boxing down the road. Your son might get packed up like some bacon going out to the grocery store. Your son might get packed up by then. Y'all didn't want to fight JoJo. Y'all didn't want to fight Shakoon Stevenson. But, like, you talking like $10 million. Like, come on, man. Mill City, at some point, I get his content, and is funny and shit like that. Even you look at him, he do these interviews with the clown show known as Schofield. He just looking like, bro, like, why the fuck am I here? Like, why are you saying these things? Like, then if I'm him, I'm not allowing Auntie Schofield back on until they accomplish something. They accomplish more than interviews of hating on everybody. And how can you hate on everybody when you ain't even doing half of what people? You shouldn't be speaking on what Devin doing or what Bill doing. Bill's a better man, better father than you. How about that? Bill's a better father than you. He's a better trainer than you. He's a better coach than you. You know what I'm saying? How can you dare speak on Shakoon Stevenson? He's a bit bigger and better coon than you. You know what I'm saying? How dare you speak on these people? You think Devontae, you know how you gonna speak on dog? He did more than you. You can't even speak on Abdullah Mason. He went out there and got to tell he's their guy. Of course he's their guy. He's an exciting fighter. He's a respectable young man. His father is a real respectable man who raised his children the right way. And in there cooning on the fucking video. He let his son have his spotlight. All his brothers are respectable. You know what I'm saying? And here you are being a Hector and Brad's doormat. I bet when you go to sleep, you don't put Auntie Schofield don't put his bonnet on. He put a fucking used condom over his dreadlocks. Yeah, he put a used condom over his dreadlocks. His fucking son's a clown too. He puts the battery in his son's back. He's a clown too. Get out of here, man. Talking about all this, $10 million. You know, Oscar ain't even got $10 million to give you liquid. I know the numbers. What they gonna make off you? Who the fuck know your son? Ain't y'all in San Antonio? What's in San Antonio? Churros? What's in San Antonio? Didn't DJ Quick say San Antonio? They want to be like Compton. Everywhere else was just like Compton, but San Antonio. And I think Denver. No disrespect. But yeah, like, I don't really understand that. I don't understand that. You know, all this divisive shit they keep going on between other brothers and shit. Just say you don't want to fight. Everybody want to come up with these creative ways to say how they don't want to fight, but they don't want to they don't want to be creative when it comes time to make a fight. When it's time to make a way. Remember, my mom bought me this set about study habits where there's a will, there's an A. In the majority, if you got competent IQ, these study habits will get you to an A. A lot of times, you know, good and good grades, it ain't even just about or being successful. You know, as long as you got a average IQ or above, a lot of times it's just about effort. You know what I'm saying? And they're very creative, right? They're very creative in finding ways to duck. You got Rolly, I don't want to fight Devin, and you got, Auntie Schofield pricing themselves out. They so creative to find, he got to do this, Shakoon, Shocky Foster need to do this, and Shocky Foster need to do. Who the fuck are you to tell him what he need to do? Like, bitch, I got the interim title. We want to fight or you don't want to fight. They got all these creative ways of ducking out of fights and not fighting fights, but then they turn around and fight fighters who don't qualify to even be in the ring with the guy that you talking about, Abdullah Masons, the Shocky Fosters, all these type of shit. You know what I'm saying? It just don't make no sense. They're very creative in evading fights, but that same creativity on pay and finding a way to make the fight. And let me say this, and I'm gonna put this in here about Shocky Foster. See, the two Shakoon Stevenson fans, all two and a half of y'all ninjas, because both of y'all are probably 4'11". You know what I'm saying? They was, Shocky Foster duck. No, the fuck he did not duck. Read the articles. Watch the videos. I explain everything in the videos. Shocky Foster only fought for the 135 interim belt because Fulton was overweight. Therefore, the WBC wanted to get their sanctioning fees. Therefore, he got the WBC interim fight. He said, I want to fight Shakur Stevenson when he done with T.O. Because Shakur Stevenson said, I'm going to beat T.O. and get a belt to my brother Keyshawn. I'm coming back down to 35. That's what Shakoon said. He said, okay, you fight me when you come back down. Oh, no, you got to fight Raymond, this problem circle forward first. And he's like, no, I want to fight, I want to fight you. Then he proceeds to say, I'll drop the belt. Pussy. So how is that not ducking? He told you that I don't want to fight you. You got to fight him. Or I dropped the belt. How is Shocky Foster ducking? Well, Shocky Foster ducked because he didn't want to drop his real 30-pound belt for the interim belt. You could be an interim champion forever and the money will stop. You will never get the fight. You give up a real belt for interim belt, but I know you didn't read, niggas. I know y'all didn't read. What'd he say? He still has special permissions where he can move up and still challenge Shakoon Stevenson or any other guy who has the WBC belt. He has those permissions. So why would I give up a real belt for an interim belt when I still can keep my real belt and still force the mandatory? See, that's the problem in boxing. Y'all protect the hoe ass niggas in boxing. Regardless if it's hoe ass Hector, hoe ass Brad, hoe ass a brother man, hoe ass a Puerto Rican, I'm gonna call it right down the middle. If it's Tether Shakoon Stevenson who really want to be a nigga, really want to be a Euro Rican, so be it. I call it right down the middle. Bitch assness is bitch assness. And that's just what I feel. But hey, hit the link in the description. Follow me on X, Facebook, Kick, Instagram, join the Patreon. Peace.